What's good, everybody? It's Luciid here, back for another video, and I know I said I was going to be doing the confidant guide for the twins today, but I ran into some stuff over the weekend, and I got finals going on this week at college, so that video's going to last like 20 or 30 minutes because it's going to be a pretty lengthy video, and it's going to require a lot of editing, and I just really didn't have a lot of time to do it, and it's definitely going to come out this week. I assure you, all my subscribers, is definitely going to come out this week. I just can't guarantee if it's going to come out tomorrow or it's going to come out Wednesday. Just make sure you're still looking out for it. But yeah, I'll definitely be releasing it this week. I do hope y'all all understand. I just had some stuff going on in my actual life, so I had to put that on hold. But yeah, it's definitely coming out this week, so be sure to look for that. But on to the context of this video. This video is going to be about whether or not romance options in this game are really needed, whether or not they're necessary, or whether or not you should waste your time trying to make sure you choose the right dialogue options to romance a character. And I'm going to clarify this because I know a lot of people had some really conflicting opinions when I released that worst confidant video. So I'm going to make sure y'all understand exactly where I'm coming from. If you're putting this towards like skills or like perks or like items you get, romancing isn't really necessary. You don't get any good, I mean, yeah, you get items. They'll give you an item like on Valentine's Day and such, and you get access to the Valentine's Day event at the end of the game after the main story, because there's a Christmas event and then there's a Valentine's Day event. But yeah, you'll get an item there but from what I've seen, you don't get nothing that's really that beneficial. And I haven't romanced every character, but I romanced Kawakami, Takumi, and in the process of doing Hifumi and Makoto. So yeah, I'm PIMP. I'm trying to fuck everybody. But yeah, you don't really get, like a really good item for romancing people other than what you might think. And you can look it online, like you don't really get anything. And it's completely opposed to what you get from like maxing a character out, because if you max a character out, not only do you get the persona, which is what you can do to fuse, but with a lot of confidants, and I'll do a video about this as well, you'll get an item in game that lets you carry something over to New Game Plus. For example, with Kawakami, who's a teacher, if you max her out and talk to her at the end of the game, she gives you an item, and then when you use that item in the beginning of the game in New Game Plus, you'll unlock her massages from the beginning of the game rather than having to max her out. And if you don't know what the massages are, whenever you go to Mementos or you go to the palace and you come home and Morgana always makes you go to sleep, she'll give you a massage that'll let you still go out and do shit during the evening, so you're able to maximize how much stuff you're able to do. And Yoshida, the politician, you'll be able to negotiate and capture personas that are higher level than you at the start of the game rather than having to wait until you unlock him or wait till you have to max him out. So those are worth getting. Those are worth if you're trying to max it out. But unless you're trying to get a trophy, I mean, it's not really worth it in my opinion. And while I know some people will argue and say, okay, what about the story aspect of it? Yeah, I guess. I mean, if you really just want to see what happens between you and that other character when you do romance them, then yeah, it's more than helpful for you. But one of the things that lacks in Persona 5 that I necessarily don't like is the simple fact that they don't really expand upon the romance shit in this game the way that you would want. Yeah, you romance a character, and like when you go hang out, and you see, once you romance a character, you can't romance a character till you're rank 9 with that character anyway. So once you get from 9, all you gotta do is max them out, and once you max them out, you don't need to hang out with them anymore. You don't have any reason to go hang out or do anything with them anymore. So it's not worth it. And to go back what I was just talking about, they don't really expand upon it. So once you romance a character, I mean, every now and then when you open a chest, if like Ann or Makoto is in your party and you romance them, they'll like kiss you on the cheek when you like open up a treasure chest. But like other than that, there's no like dialogue showing the rest of the group that y'all are a couple. Y'all don't really talk about it ever. It's not really expanded upon, and the only time it's really talked about is, like I said, if you choose to just go hang out with them just to do it, because you're not going to get anything once you max them out. So yeah, I mean, I understand different people might feel differently, but other than trying to expand upon the story and just get the trophy, it's not really worth going into the relationship. You shouldn't really stress trying to, make sure you choose the right dialogue, unless you're just trying to be a PIMP like me and just fucking romance everybody. But yeah, you shouldn't really stress about it, because I know some people were on Reddit thinking that they were going to get like unique items or something, or legendary items or some shit like that. And from what I've seen, that's not the case. I could be wrong, but from what I've seen and the people I've talked to, that's just not the case. So if you were conflicted about whether or not you should stress about who you should romance and why you should romance them, or looking up guys on how you should romance somebody. Like I said, it's just all personal. In terms of the gameplay, you don't really get anything out of it. So yeah, but that's a wrap for the video. If you agree with what I said, feel free to leave me a thumbs up. If you disagree with what I said, go ahead and talk to me in the comments. Let me know how you really feeling. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, because I do release content Monday through Friday every week as much as I can. And make sure to share this video with your friends, because I'm pretty sure they got the same questions. Again, it's just my opinion. I mean, if you're really that into the story or really want to know all about the character or what happens when you romance them, then feel free to go ahead and do it. That's all you. In my opinion, though, it ain't really that keen, because they don't expand upon it a lot. They don't talk about it a lot. And yeah, you get items, but they don't really help you going in a new game plus. But yeah, that's a wrap for the video. Peace!